Bro, why am I in caps lock? Trying to turn my caps off. There we go. Welcome in, guys. Hope y'all are having a good Tuesday night. 2325. I got the scanner on. For those of you who don't know, this murder suspect is barricaded at a restaurant in Chicago. Looks like that's what we're seeing. Honestly, I just seen about this, so I was like, well, I'll hop on here for a minute. What was it called?
812. Can you show us in Chicago and LaSalle? Yeah, it's Chicago and LaSalle, sure.
Oh, is this the restaurant that he's barricaded at? Where's it at? Is it one of these?
132.
132.
Criminal damage to property over at 20 North Clark, per Charlie 8100. They were tagging on this building.
Careful.
What's up, Sam? How you doing? Trying to see what's going on with... Still live? I just went live, Joyce.
You can disregard any other units here and wave them off. Witness said it went off in the middle of the street, someone ran it over their car and put it out, so there's nothing over here.
Good car. Okay, anybody responding 805 north of the south will take a disregard.
This is what we're following right now. Let me go back to Dog the Bounty Hunter, because he's the one that... he's the one that first posted, or the one that posted that I first seen.
112.
112.
Hey, you're right over here. If you can check the stop for me at 53 West Jackson. 53 West Jackson, too many migrants blocking the sidewalk, divvy bikes, they're smoking weed and loitering.
Careful.
And units and one, I got an EMS call still, 65 East Wacker, 65 East Wacker. And there was a male black rolling on the ground, and looks like ambulance 11 needs CPD. This patient is acting erratic.
$18.99.
1899. EMS call still, 65 East Wacker.
You have X-ray 1886. Give me a ring in the office, Sergeant Maloney.
1880, X-ray 1886. X-ray 1886. Give 1899 a call.
Hold on, no, let me turn this down. I'm doing good, Sam. Same-o. Yeah, I was looking at this Zimmerman just to see what's going on. Honestly, I haven't been following it, but I seen where he was barricaded, and I'm like, dang. I figured there would be like a live feed nearby. Mind of Monsters, do you know, did it happen at this restaurant? Or is it somewhere in this area? I don't know. I just feel like I could go very bad because this guy is... Whew, he's a bad man. Yeah, the standoff's going on right now.
Okay.
Content, fact driven, and really puts it out, guys, the right way. So I appreciate that very well, as our lovely Miss Sherry Wisdom.
West Side, you think? You just saw the seafood place? I seen this address somewhere. I could be totally wrong.
They've got this street here barricaded, This
Oh, okay. Let's listen to this guy for a
Wise
minute.
one, we hear you know the answer. Of course, juicy juice. God, that's
1820.
Jeez, I wish I never had it. Is this how you get your wisdom?
No, Dad said I can only do this
1820.
for 5 minutes. Can you get me down now?
On this track from Tower.
10-4.
this street here barricaded, and then this one here.
Wait, I think
I'm
we're.
assuming then they probably have units back there somewhere.
Oh, he has. Okay, Nick has the one. Okay. Yeah, we're in the right spot then, because we were at the Domino's.
He's at the Seafood Junction next to the T-Mobile store.
Next to the.
Seafood Junction.
Well, maybe we're not. We'll see where this guy goes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Sam.
Yeah, everybody says seafood, so
1820.
He has to have hostages, right? Like, there's no way.
1820.
okay. So we got Chinese. We got.
Where's the seafood place at?
10-4.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to look for the.
Let's go to Nick's page.
Good lord, there's the epidemic of barricaded. Yeah.
That's the address he put. 2325. Seafood Junction. I'm gonna type
Yeah,
that in.
convention, protests, and now standoff. Yeah, all in Chicago. That's crazy.
Bro, I can't spell.
Seafood place though. Am I missing this?
Wait, where did we just go?
Let's see. What's this is October.
Dude, are we even in
2018,
Chicago?
So this is kind of old. So some of these stores could be different.
Oh, I guess we
Yeah,
are.
this is what 4 years old. 6 years. Interesting. Next to the T-Mobile, huh? Oh, I see it. Seafood Junction. Okay.
Oh, so it is there.
Oh. Oh, so it took over the nail salon. Okay, so he's in. All right, I
What's
got
the
it now. I
122.
understand. Okay, why is it not letting me do it?
You show one in
Okay, so I
custody
understand
transporting
what
one for a CBV.
So.
2126 on the time.
This building here is a seafood place, so he's in this one.
Hmm. Dude, there's no way you don't have hostages, right?
I'm just gonna play this one more time. Oh, so there's the seafood. Okay.
Right by T-Mobile.
Oh wait, no, that's. That's weird. They moved it.
1812.
Well,
Theft in progress,
so this is
2004 North
T-Mobile.
Hofstad,
So they kind of
2004
moved
North
this over, and
Hofstad.
then there's
The complaint regarding a male Hispanic 6'1", white t-shirt came on a bike and is stealing inside the 7-Eleven. 2126 on the time.
Okay. Alright, that lines up. 'Cause we got the trees, so we
Need a sergeant for Garland and Lake,
Okay,
Lake and
that makes
Garland. I
sense.
have ambulance
So we're
11
just gonna
requesting
move
for a
some
sergeant.
stuff over. I mean, Metro PCS, for anybody who doesn't know, is T-Mobile. It's just offshoot them. So it looks like they moved. their
Disregarding
building
that
over.
EMS
So it
at
is this
65 East
building
Wacker.
here,
120.
and it's a seafood place, Seafood Junction. That's why I was confused. I'm like, I don't see it.
This guy is a monster.
Any sergeant available in 1 for Garland and Lake?
well,
Theft in progress, 2004 North Hofstad. 120.
Oh yeah, definitely.
120, are you available for this Garland and Lake? Garland and Lake, Lake and Garland. I have ambulance 11 requesting for a sergeant.
The Zimmermans.
120, are you available for this Garland and Lake?
It's the scanner. The Chicago Police Department Zone 4.
There is no live right now, April. If there is, I looked at it before I went live. We've got a scanner going. Unfortunately, Nick the Hat, usually
Charlie 207 on the zone.
he's on it, but of course I don't think he was,
sorry,
because
you
we
come
didn't
in?
know where.
Charlie 207.
They didn't know where he was at.
Charlie 207.
The last place he was seen was Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, we're right around the corner from Garland. I'm like, what did you have there?
I have ambulance 11 that's requesting for a sergeant. I guess they had a combative patient or patient that's acting erratic. Trying to get a sergeant to...
You're specifically asking for a sergeant?
So great.
Yeah, that's all it says.
120, sorry.
120. Can you head over to 65 East Wacker?
Alright, you
Ambulance?
know, I'm sure your board is pretty busy. Can we just send a car there and see...
Dude, why is
Can
my
we just send a car there
computer
and
keep
see if they
glitching?
actually need a supervisor first before we send
These
one?
poor guys are probably so busy right now.
I'll find a car.
Yeah, let's hope he's not armed.
Okay, 171.
171.
Can you head over here, 65 East Wacker, see what's going on?
But why haven't they gone in and just taken him, you know? So it makes me wonder.
And now I'm getting a CISPO, Monroe and Canal and Monroe. Car 5 is asking for first district car, ASAP, Monroe and Canal.
Seems like it would be a pretty busy place.
I have been looking.
124, we have that.
Jeez.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, hopefully they get him tonight. I don't know.
I've been looking on Facebook. There's just nobody right now. Hopefully somebody... I mean, I'm sure they're shooing away anybody that comes close to that area.
I really can't believe there's no one live, though. Like, even from a distance. If y'all see something, you can send it to me and I'll show it. I don't know.
Hey, so we were just there at the 7-Eleven, and there's a male black wearing all black,
Watching the Mob Crew
zebra.
on YouTube.
He's wearing a book bag for the most part. I was told by someone else that was walking out of the store that he keeps bothering people. When we pulled up, what do you call it? He went northbound.
Hey, Megan. How you
He
doing?
accepted it and everything, but if you do get a call from that location, it's going to be most likely
It probably is, yeah.
Okay, 10-4.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting out of there.
1881.
It makes me wonder, though, like,
1881.
Yeah, usually Nick
Hey,
the
if I
Hat...
kill myself, Adam, Charlie, and Henry.
he has to be
I'll
armed,
pass
right?
on
Tear
any
gas.
posts.
Dude, yeah, for real.
Nick the Hat would be on it, but of course with Joshua Zimmerman,
The
it was much
protest.
different from Danilo Cavalcante because, you know, we knew where Cavalcante was, you know, so he was on the scene. But with Josh, if you don't know, he escaped June 14th, last seen June 15th, and that's it. So it's been months since he's been seen.
Are they really
And that was
saying?
in Memphis, Tennessee. So, and then they had all these different states that he could be in. I don't know if it says it in this one here or not.
I need to fix that, Sam. I did not know that.
It doesn't look like this one talks about it, but I mean, we're talking like 8 different states,
180 Adam.
even more.
We're over here on Blacker checking into that call about the man being down. We've already taken care of it, so we're going to go ahead and do a 19 call on that.
I'm sorry, which location?
There's like
was that
no
for?
live streams on it. That's crazy.
But again, yeah, this guy's very dangerous.
180 Adam. Which location was that for?
It would not surprise me if this guy's armed.
I'll have to fix that, Sam. This dude has to be armed, right?
They also gave Garland and Lake. Was there anybody right over there?
Hunter Secrets, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
We are.
Okay, yeah, because that's the new location that the ambulance gave was Garland and Lake. I have 171 going over there. I'm not disregarding them until they check it out.
Would I ever go on a manhunt? We'd love to see you and Nick team up.
1812.
Oh, I appreciate that.
1812 is giving a slowdown
The
over
SWAT
on their
video.
job at 2004 North Halstead 711.
But no, if I have time, I like to go search for the missing. That's
Who do I
what
wanna
I'm
go for?
into.
City Y1.
I'm sure that would be very
Another
thrilling. Though.
car, Chicago and State. They started at 22 East Chicago with 7352. They're now over by the McDonald's.
Nick said he was
We got a
on.
car over by Chicago and State in Chicago, 1832, 1834.
34.
34.
It's not
Yeah.
saying.
Thank you, and 1832 as well.
Keep checking Facebook.
1844, you can show us going as well.
10-4.
I'll play a couple things if you missed it earlier. We
I
got
think so,
300 people in
Sam.
here.
1824.
I'd seen this guy pop up for a while. I honestly didn't know how to report it because it seemed weird. Like the whole situation seemed weird. And now, I mean, if he's in a standoff, that's crazy. Well, I mean, I guess he is. Nick's a good one to follow for that.
Sorry, I'm just going to stop this. And grew up in Connecticut. Built a nasty rap sheet. You name it, he's probably done it. Up to homicide. He had just gotten out for some stuff with Connecticut, and then in Houston, Texas. He had a girlfriend, and he ended up shooting her in the head because she was looking into his past and had realized, what he had done, which is really odd because it's kind of similar to the Danilo Cavalcante, which, he had killed his girlfriend. So really strange kind of connection that. But unlike Danilo Cavalcante, obviously, Joshua, knows the states and has connections, in multiple states. That's what makes him more dangerous. And then, of course, now that he is, with the charges that he has on him, he's facing the death penalty. So that means, they put him as a threat level 3. But anyway, after killing his girlfriend in September of last year, they caught him shortly after and then took him to DeSoto, Mississippi, which that's a story in itself. And this is what happened from that.
Today, a man accused of killing a woman in Houston is on the run after escaping police custody over in Mississippi.
Now the U.S. Marshals are involved in a search for this man, being referred to as a career criminal. ABC 13's Micah Hatfield is live with how he was able to get away from authorities. Micah?
Well, Joshua Zimmerman was pretty much able to just walk out of the doors of the DeSoto County Courthouse in Mississippi. And speaking with the district attorney there, he told me he's not gotten a real answer on how this happened, but he says it is imperative that Zimmerman is caught because of just how dangerous he is. That's 30-year-old Joshua Zimmerman you see here. This photo was in the midst of his big escape from the courthouse in DeSoto.
So apparently, from what they say, is so they have like the jumpsuit on, the orange jumpsuit, and he was handcuffed, and according to the sheriff there, says that he somehow manipulated it. The handcuffs got out of him, got out of the jumpsuit. I guess this is what's under the jumpsuit, but do they have beanies too? And these are supposedly pajamas. In another picture where he's standing outside, they do look a little bit more kind of like thermal pants, whatever, thermal pajamas, and then the kind of Crocs.
Hold up. How does that make sense? Reportedly hold up in a sea trunk, self, and surrounded by small. I mean.
Box right now, but
I figured he had hostages.
Would be
honestly,
deleted, physical copy and the copy that was in the cloud, and this was definitely an inside job.
County, Mississippi on Friday. Notice he's in street clothes. That's because District Attorney Matthew Barton says he was able to change clothes and remove his and ankle shackles and walk out. Zimmerman was picked up there by charges, including murder and inmates, when he somehow was able to break free inside the courthouse without being noticed, changed clothes, and left. The plan was to extradite him back to Harris County at some point for a September 2023 murder case. He's accused of killing 23-year-old Kiana Mercer at the Red Carpet Inn in Southwest Houston. Charging documents in that case say Zimmerman was known to use fake identities and move from state to state. U.S. Marshals say he has ties to Memphis and Connecticut. You've seen in this story photos of Zimmerman with different looks based on his beard and his hairstyle. It's not known how he looks now since he's been on the run, but there's a $10,000 reward for information that leads to his arrest. Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness
Yeah, he
News.
does. And Arwip, thank you so much for becoming a member and supporting this channel. You are so awesome. You are a legend. Thank you so much. So that's just a little brief thing on that. And I showed Google Earth. For those that don't know, DeSoto, Mississippi is literally right close to the border of Tennessee. And then you have Memphis, which is a big city. And it's only a 20-minute drive between the two. So when he walked out of that courthouse, he went to a nearby gas station. And there just happened to be a guy that, they call a Good Samaritan. And gave him a ride to Memphis, Tennessee, which is only 20 minutes. They said by the time they figured out that he was missing, it was already 6 minutes had passed. So this guy was probably in a car and halfway to the border, and then, but by the time they knew what was what, he was probably in Memphis, and that was the last time they seen him, June 15th, and no sign of him. And it was so weird. I've kind of heard about this. People have mentioned it to me, and then I covered it the other day, which was day 66, and then I was cleaning my computer, so I wiped all the stuff off, but here we are, day 68, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat. I believe
That makes no sense, Sam. I wonder if he got cornered
here
somehow.
we are. He went,
Why is he in
looked like he
Chicago?
went
I've not really been following it, but like,
to
why?
Chicago,
Like, what?
Chicago, Illinois.
It's a bad place to be right now.
Maybe he wanted to go protest. Who knows? And now he's apparently barricaded in the Seafood Junction. This is the only footage I could find so far, and this was a little bit earlier today, probably about 2 to 3 hours old now. This restaurant here that we just saw is to the left of the seafood restaurant. It doesn't make me wonder because, like I said, they believe he would be armed, whenever they came across him. Again, he's facing serious charges, for the girlfriend from last year. So this guy likely is not going to go quietly.
Crazy.
And so here's that. And if you missed it, let me listen to the scanner for a minute here.
In front of the Hilton, I'll give you the cross road in a second.
And if you missed the press conference, I'll play that again here in just a second. But this is where he's in. It's a seafood restaurant. They moved this store over a little bit. So it's just a tiny little spot. I'm assuming it has a back exit, so...
120.
120.
Oh, I can't go behind it.
Can you show me meeting with the 172? He's got a situation order.
Yeah. Hey, 171, I'll take a code for 65 East Wacker because they gave you a disregard, and then I'll take a code for the reckless driver in your box as well.
Is that the Metro? So that would probably be the door.
MS call 15 Paul and the regular driver 19 Paul.
Okay, just knock out those two disturbances for me.
So the only escape, the only exits would be a single door in the back. Maybe they have 2 doors per store. I guess it depends on how big the store is. Likely how small that one is, probably just 1 door. So he only has
one under,
2 ways to go. So
1812, repeat that.
Can you show us one in custody?
One in custody, 2143 on the
one
time.
in custody. That could be something else.
60 Adam 24. Hey, 60 Adam 24,
Yeah,
what's
that's
your
Alpha
location?
Michigan.
South
Sorry, there's
Michigan.
there's a lot going on in chat. I'm trying to kind of keep my eye on it.
N60 Adam 24.
North.
Are you clear to copy?
Yeah, give us a second. We're good.
All right, Jalen Beal, valid, valid ID and popping one for a traffic offense. It's good and Cook. I put it on the box.
36 minutes ago. This is 36 minutes ago. Let's see if there's any details on how they ended up in there. Joshua Zimmerman, who walked out of the county. Okay, we already know this stuff. He's currently barricaded inside that restaurant, surrounded by the SWAT team. It's an ongoing event. We don't have any further information at this time. So, man, still nothing. So they did have a press conference. If you missed it, I'll play that. It's pretty short. Oh, that's not the press conference. I'll play that while we just kind of look at the map here.
14th, Justin Smith. I'm the Chief Deputy of the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office. JUSTIN SMITH. Am I good? Okay. So since June 14th, Joshua Zimmerman's remained at large as an escapee from our courthouse. For the past 68 days, multiple law enforcement agencies have been trying to locate and apprehend him. This afternoon, we received information from the United States Marshal Service that they located Zimmerman in a restaurant in Chicago, Illinois. He's currently barricaded inside that restaurant and surrounded by the Chicago SWAT team. It's an ongoing event. We don't have any further information at this time about the actual events happening right now. We'd like to thank the Hernando Police Department, the South Haven Police Department, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, the Memphis Police Department, the United States Marshal Service, and the Chicago Police Department for their assistance throughout this prolonged event. We ask the community to pray for everybody on the scene and for a safe ending and everybody return home safely, including Zimmerman, who we would like to have back into our detention facility so that we can gather the remaining facts surrounding his escape. As soon as we're informed of the outcome, as well as any information we can release surrounding the facts of the escape, we'll do so. I can take a few questions at the time, but I really don't have much about what's going on in Chicago.
Any idea if he's armed?
Not to my knowledge. We know that he's by himself in there. There's no innocent civilians. It's only Zimmerman inside the building.
What?
That's good.
No, sir.
So, what do you guys think? Let me know in chat. If he's in there by himself, there's no other people. Do you think they've seen a gun and that's why they're being, because obviously it's been what, maybe 3 hours at the very least that they've known he's been in there. Why aren't they bum rushing him? If it's just him, it's this tiny little store. Or could it be that they see him but they don't know if he's armed or not, and they don't want to take that chance yet until they're probably trying to negotiate. And something also tells me they'll probably wait until it gets dark, which obviously it's probably dark now. Of course, we saw earlier that they were there when it was daytime. We know kind of like with the O.J. Simpson, they kind of wanted to wait until it got dark until they made a move, because there was live TV, and just in case something bad happened, they want that cut on TV. Let me know what you think in the chat. Mike Lala, is that Lala? Mike Lala gifted in 1 Mob Crew membership to Lisa. Thank you so much, Mike. I really appreciate that. For the members, I actually just put out a video. I have a paranormal channel. I just started. I just do one video a week on that channel. But for the
That's crazy. I'm still shocked there's no live
This
feeds.
is KSJ 745 on the 20th of August, 2024. Council time is 21:49. Zone 4 stations here. Good morning, everyone. First watch is here. And guys, if you don't have an emergency, can you please sit tight for a second? We're just getting greased real quick.
Anything for you?
Let's see what this guy's saying.
We're praying that he's captured and we can bring him back here and get facts.
Did the task force behind this say anything about tips that would have been coming to y'all?
No, sir.
That had led to this?
No, sir. Those are all questions for the Marshal Service. They're the ones on the ground with the Chicago Police Department. Clearly, this is well outside of our jurisdiction, but the Marshals provided us an update, and we wanted to pass that on to the public immediately.
When did they let you know this afternoon?
About an hour and a half ago. I think it was going on for about an hour before we were made aware.
There's been a picture floating around on social media of Zimmerman allegedly in the courthouse, no handcuffs on. Is the sheriff's office going to comment on that? Is that a real picture?
Yeah, that picture's real. That picture's real from the escape. It's a screenshot of the video.
Is there any investigation into that, him not having the handcuffs on?
Man, we've been investigating this for 68 days along with multiple other organizations. That's why we're excited to actually get a chance to sit down with Zimmerman and get some more facts.
Any idea how he got to Chicago?
No, sir.
Any
We
idea
knew
where
that
he
we
was
already
in
have.
between?
No, sir.
You know he's one of his only states. Do you
Oh,
think
wow.
come here next? I mean, Texas or?
I really don't know. That's going to be up to meet out between different judicial districts.
Cody, we haven't
I do know
seen
we will be talking to.
we haven't seen anything as far as like negotiations, and they're not saying much on the scanner at all. And there's no live feeds. The last thing we heard was he was barricaded by himself. They didn't think he was armed, but
Federal component of this, a local and a state component of the investigation is escape. So the things that happened in Connecticut, I believe that's what you're speaking to is his mother. I do know that she was a person of interest at some point. I do not know the outcome of that.
Madison, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Anything else you want to say to the public? Why you have their attention?
Yeah, we appreciate the patience of the public, and we've been
Wow,
intentionally
yeah, that
quiet
is
on
just right
this,
there.
waiting on facts to roll in. We try not to lob careless accusations in the public space when we don't have facts to speak to. So when we do get facts, those will be addressed accordingly.
I guess one more question. As you start the, question about what are you guys looking for when it comes to?
that's true, Sam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no kidding.
I'm sorry. I mean, we just want to talk to him. We want to find out what happened.
TVMO.
Parsing together information.
Thank you, Mind of
is
Monsters.
the center of that puzzle. So having him in our hands will give us some really good leads on how all of this transpired. And
He is alone
we
in the
did have
restaurant.
assistance, so
Bro, I cannot type. Y'all see that?
any
I'm
facts that we just don't know
just
right
gonna
now.
do that.
There's only so much we can do without talking to him.
They sound really confident that they're going to take him alive, which, I mean, is great, because obviously, you know, they don't want anything bad to happen. But, yeah, so the protests, they have, I wish I could map it out, but, you know, obviously the protests going on in this area. And look how close. I mean, it's just less than a mile, really, from the DNC Center. I'm just kind of trying to look at the map here. But, I mean, it's just right here, which is just so wild.
Dude,
I wonder if there is any kind of connection to that. If he was...
I'll take one of my folks over there right now.
part of the protest or something.
All right, 10. And then do I have an available unit to assist X-ray 130?
X-ray 130, I'll take one of my units. I got a post over there.
Oh, let me see.
All right, thank you. And X-ray 130, can you let me know who you end up taking?
Not
So
that
I
we
can
know
go ahead
of.
and add them to the same ticket as yours?
Yeah, 1 second. And where am I going to? I don't have a PDT today.
Cermak and Wabash, Cermak and Wabash. The checkpoint is going to be on the southeast.
Center.
And then just meet
kinda
Secret Service.
Look at the map here. But
Is
I
that
mean,
me?
It's just right here, which is just so wild.
Dude.
60 hours before.
60
I thought that was Crime with Bobby when I saw that. I'm like, oh, is that Crime with Bobby? Oh, it's me. Right on. Whoever
Yes,
posted
it is.
that, that's cool.
Oh, he's shutting me out.
going for one.
That's hilarious. Dude, I'm just trying to find anything I can. Because this is crazy.
Alright, your time is 21:53.
So far, if you're just coming in, what do we got? 300, nearly 400 people in here.
1886 Eddie.
Yes, well, would there happen to be any Michigan Avenue units out here I could retrieve a battery from for my radio?
Alright, retrieve a battery for 1886 Eddie. Any Michigan unit to retrieve a battery for 1886 Eddie?
X-ray 130.
X-ray 130.
You have X-ray
And they're
122
all the
maybe over.
same.
X-ray 122.
That's crazy. There's like no new updates at all.
All of them say the same thing. They all mention how he escaped and then that he's just in the standoff, but nothing else. Let's see what Nick the Hat has anything to say.
That's funny. He's doing that at the same time as me.
X-ray 122.
X-ray 122, can you please meet X-ray 130 at Cermak and Wabash, the checkpoint on the southeast side, to meet Secret Service, please?
Huh.
1811.
Where is this at? This is
1811 shows transporting one for 1812 002 on the miles.
10-4, your time is 21:50.
Get rid of that. So this is in Chicago, Illinois. So let's just kind of back it out here. Man, he made it up there pretty far. So
120.
let me turn them down just for a second. Turn you down for a minute. Sounds like you guys are more focused on that protest. Probably a lot going on. So this guy, there's Tennessee there. DeSoto. Can't quite see it, but not a big deal. Anyway, he was in Mississippi for, which is really weird. I don't know why he got taken there, but escaped, went to Memphis. They didn't see him since June 15th. It's been over 60 days, and this guy went all the way up here. That's a long ways, and he's happened to be right next to a huge protest going on right over here.
That's crazy.
And he is barricaded in this tiny little building. And right now, unfortunately, Google hasn't been there since 2018, so this is 6 years old, but more or less it's the same building. But he's barricaded in this. Nobody else is in there. I guess it's a seafood restaurant.
I know, Sam. That's like so. It's bizarre. It doesn't even make sense. There is a lot of people. Well, I mean, a lot of people covering the protests and stuff. It is kind of crazy that not one single person is covering the standoff. It's kind of weird, actually. I feel like all the time when there's standoffs, there's just so many people covering them, and there's not like there's not even one live feed.
You know, that's gonna, or concussion grenade or something like that. We've seen it many times before in previous standoffs, where they're gonna try to, you know, clearly stun the perpetrator. That way, if he does have a weapon, he can't use it, and they just bum rush him. So I do wonder why they have not
For real, Sam.
done that yet.
It's so close, and this is such like a whole high-profile
Nick was on Nick and Mel a bit ago. Do you know what he said? Did he?
case and everything. Like I don't get why there's not one single person out there with a camera on. That's crazy. Let's see if he's still listening to music.
There's so much more I could say, but if we talk, I'll leave it for that conversation. If we talk, you don't have to. Don't feel pressured.
This is wild. Wonder if there's anything on the Citizen app. There's probably a lot in Chicago, but see if there's one of this. Totally just went to the wrong thing. The Citizen app is a great place to go if you guys don't know. Bro, why? I'm used to doing it on my phone. There's probably so much going on in this little area right here. Where are we at? Let's see. It's like we're right in this area. Let's see. I'm gonna have to plug up my computer. Protest, vandalism, demonstrators. Dude, what? Let me plug up my laptop.
Alright, do I 86 Mary, what's your location?
401, Michigan. 401, Michigan. North Michigan.
North Michigan, alright. Do I have any units that can drop off a battery for 1886 Mary?
You're not even move in on him.
7531 off this
Yeah.
7531, 10 for appreciation.
I totally agree. He has nothing to lose. Yeah.
And then the last unit that needed a battery?
Looking at
88 North.
death row.
1888 North.
What's your location for the battery?
So yeah, he has nothing to
600
lose. I
North
bet he
Michigan
doesn't go
Squad.
down easy. Yeah.
Alright, 10-4. And then do I have a unit that can take a battery for 1888 Nora?
68
North
days.
Michigan?
Yeah.
7531.
What
Yes,
we'll do
well,
is
I'll
we'll
be
probably
Alright,
there
go another
10-4. I really appreciate it.
20 minutes. If there's nothing that picks up in the next 20 minutes, we may.
Yeah, they have someone in custody. A Cernak and Wallhead, correct?
We may call it.
We haven't been given any information in regards to anyone being in custody. Charlie Mary 1?
X-ray 122. We do have one detained.
Okay, 106, it looks like extra 122, they do have one detained, so the detained time is 2201.
Okay, I'm gonna head over that way in one of my cars as well. I'm gonna give the sergeant a call.
They have one detained. I wonder.
Okay, 10-4. And then 106, let me know which one of your cars ends up going over there.
I wonder if that's related or if that's a protest.
106 Adam, you could just throw us on that ticket.
106 Adam 10.
But again, I do appreciate everybody coming in here and hanging out with us. I wish we had a live feed.
114.
But I'm assuming most of the reporters are over at the protest, which is literally going on right next door.
10-4. Available sergeant for 114, Bonafide missing juvenile.
110.
The 110 this morning, I'm going to mark you notified for 114 bonafide. Juvenile, nothing unusual. And then 114.
Is in Florida, Pennsylvania, Connecticut.
14, did you want me to go ahead and pull the UCR code for that?
Yeah, if you're talking about Joshua, yeah, he had a lot of connections. He grew up in Connecticut. Built a nasty rap sheet.
I need that number 09982 09982.
A lot of words I can't even say on it.
Yeah, John Henry 395 946 395 946. On event number 09982 09982.
On YouTube.
Can I
But homicide, robbery, trying to think of the ones I can't say, but
Boy, Adam, Ida, Sam.
assault.
Last name is Boy Stevens. Boy.
I'm gonna turn him down for a minute. Again, like I said, you name it, he's done it in Connecticut. So again, this is the only video we have. And that Chinese restaurant is right next to it, so that's to the left of where he's barricaded. I wonder if they point over at all. That door's open. I want to look at something. That door's open. It's tough to tell. Can I go right here? Oh, it goes too far. Dang it. I could go right here to get that same view. It looks like they have a door open right there. Actually, that's probably a good view right there. Lash. There's the lash right there. Okay. So. Okay, so he's got this door, so.
Oh, here we go.
Alright, so they're clearing out the building.
Nick is live right now. Let's listen in.
Have their task force, more than their task force. They have the Chicago task force. They have the Two Rivers task force. So he's coming. He's gonna get caught tonight. Whether
You're funny, Bond Monsters. Nick's live right now, by the way.
If you're watching, turn yourself in. Call me. I tweeted my number a few times. That would be great to get your input. Again, if there is anything else tonight, I'll give you guys an update. He's not in custody yet. Until he is, remain vigilant. Remain on the lookout. Don't go near the scene, because he will kill, he will kidnap, he will rape. He's on the run for murder. He's not going to go out without a fight. It's going to be a big fight if he comes out. So remain vigilant, stay safe, and if you see something, call 911. It's very unlikely that he'll leave that region. Let's hope. Once he's captured, again, secure your doors, lock your home, lock it up, lock your cars. If you see something suspicious, call it in case he gets out of that. You never know. Again, guys, he's armed, he's dangerous, he's in Chicago, right by the DNC, and that's a problem because that's a lot of people out there. He could blend in. He can run in with the protesters. The place is very well surrounded right now. The U.S. Marshals have their task force, more than their task force. They have the Chicago task force. They have the Two Rivers task force. So he's coming. He's gonna get caught tonight. Whether he lives, whether he dies, that's up to him. Zimmerman, if you're watching, turn yourself in. Call me. I tweeted my number a few times. That would be great to get your input. Again, if there is anything else tonight, I'll give you guys an update. He's not in custody yet. Until he is, remain vigilant. Remain on the lookout. Don't go near the scene, because he will kill, he will kidnap, he will rape. He's on the run for murder. He's not going to go out without a fight. It's going to be a big fight if he comes out. So remain vigilant, stay safe, and if you see something, call 911. It's very unlikely that he'll leave that region. Let's hope he gets caught tonight, guys. Stay safe.
Wow, that's crazy. Pull the scanner back up.
111. All the ones. All the ones, 111.
All the ones.
All the ones, am I still holding you guys down over at 12 South Michigan?
Okay.
110?
111, Victor 19 call.
Alright, 10-4. Was 110 trying to come in? 110?
Hello.
112.
Yeah, name, but they were requesting a female officer for the transport.
Alright, 10-4. 121.
21.
21. You don't have a female partner, correct?
Nope.
Alright. 111.
111.
111, if you could actually take that reassignment, they're requesting a female officer to assist with that transport. Is there a unit with an emergency trying to come in? Is there a unit with an emergency trying to come in? Alright, 111, you copied?
111, 10-4.
Thank you. And 112, 111 is headed that way.
10-4, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to plug my laptop in. I plugged it into the wall, but not the
113.
laptop.
13.
113, just double checking. I'm still holding you guys down.
10-4.
Alright.
I can't believe there is nothing at all. Oh, that's the one on. Wait, is this showing a different location?
123.
123.
The 23, am I still holding you down on Cullerton and Calumet?
10-4.
Alright.
John.
180, John.
180, John. Can I get an event number from premise check on 17th East Monroe?
Yes, that event number is going to be 13971 or 13971. $131. 131, 131.
131.
131, just double checking. Am I still holding you down at 125 East Monroe?
If you put us on report at the station.
This is crazy.
Eight 34.
834.
Good event for a street stop on Grand and State.
Grand and State, street stop 10-4. 112.
412.
112, when you clear up from Clinton and Adams, I have an assisted citizen at 1 North Dearborn.
Dumpster.
It's in regards to a female in a motor wheelchair. She's stranded. She's stuck at the bus stop. She's wearing a black sweater and a skirt.
10-4.
Yesterday? No. No way, it just took me away.
7541.
Bro.
7541.
Yes, wow. I'm with 180 Henry. Make that a 5 call. But right now we're going Northwestern. Nobody's injured. We just need to get those medical wipes to wipe down our equipment.
All right, 10-4.
Mm-mm-mm.
X-ray.
1800 X-ray.
Can you let the officers know along Chicago Avenue here on the detail to put in their closures?
All right, 10-4 per 1800 X-ray. The officers along Chicago Avenue, please put in your closures. The officers on Chicago Avenue, please put in your closures per 1800 X-ray. And then 1800 X-ray. X-ray.
X-ray, light.
X-ray, is this in regards to event 1 or event 2 or which?
Event 2 with the Park Hyatt.
Okay, tough.
Some of the officers may still be on the zone squad, that's why.
Okay, no worries. I just want to make sure I know which event we're operating off of.
Wait,
1800 X-ray again?
Oh, wait.
1800 X-ray.
Did we finally find the wait, is this
Can you
live?
have all the officers that are on the route along Chicago Avenue have their lights on their squad cars?
No way.
All right, 10 for all the officers along the route of Chicago Avenue, please turn on your lights. All the officers along the route of Chicago, please turn on your lights.
Did they just go off live right when I found it, bro? Okay, now my page won't load. Oh, they went off. This is it, ain't it? There's the... Yeah, this is it. They're right there, Seafood Junction. Okay. This guy was live for like a minute. What is going on there? So the Citizen app, by the way, if y'all don't know what it is, it's super great. This guy was just live from the Seafood Junction. That's crazy. I think he lost connection, actually. Yeah, most definitely. I would say that's what it was. Okay, so I mean, is this all? Like, I guess there's like them right there, and then police on back a little. It's kind of hard to see. Multiple people right there, though. Police vehicles on the ground. Caution tape down shush down the street. I guess this is on down the road a bit. Oh, that's better footage right there. Well, it's still blurry, but
X-ray 122.
X-ray 122.
What is going
number again,
on?
please?
Yeah, event number is 13764, 13764.
Eight three four.
834.
I get a run dispersal for narcotics from this location.
1834. I'm sorry, 1834. How many are you dispersed?
Just one.
It's 13987, 13987, and then the time is 2220.
10-4.
Refresh it, see if there's anything that pops up.
X-ray 172.
X-ray 132.
X-ray 122. Can I get another number?
Mind and Monster, this guy was
X-ray
live,
122.
but he didn't. I think he stopped the live.
13764, 13764.
Lost connection. But this guy was live, though, on the Citizen app.
You welcome.
This feed's good right here. He loses connection in it, but... I'm doing everything I can. This is hard to even find anything. That's crazy.
Adam.
106 Adam.
Oh,
Tally, this is in
There was
Chicago.
one in custody. Time is 2222.
It's near the DNC. It's not connected to it, but an escaped Mississippi inmate is barricaded inside of a restaurant. His name is Joshua Zimmerman, and we're just listening to the scanner, and then I was just trying to find some feeds of it, but there's hardly anything. But on the Citizen app, I found this. Yeah, I know. Normally there's like boots on the ground everywhere, and I know that there's a lot of reporters covering the protests and stuff out there, but you would think like one person out of all of them would be there. It's crazy.
Hi, people.
See if this person goes live again. Oh, Dally, that's awesome. You're Australian.
X-ray 123.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of stuff goes on in Chicago. I'm in Kentucky.
X-ray 123.
Oh, here's one. Homicide suspect barricaded. There might not be anything updated, though, but... Yeah, so we can see when it was daylight. Wow, this was...
X-ray 123. X-ray 123.
Way earlier. Way earlier. Holy crap. I didn't realize this had been
All
going
right,
on.
106.
X-ray 123.
X-ray 123, I know you're over there assisting on Cermak and Wabash. I'm getting an assist appeal on Cermak in Michigan for the Secret Service is requesting a unit to assist with an arrest. Can you swing by just to block down and see if this is separate?
X-ray 123, I believe it's the same as
Alright, but can you just swing by just to make sure?
X-ray 123, we're standing right in front of Cermak, Michigan.
Okay, 10-4, so it's the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and do it in then. Thank you, guys.
10-4.
Eighteen 1833.
Oh my gosh, Tally, are you serious?
1832, 1832. 1832, I'm getting the assault in progress, 45 East Chicago. For units in 18 and citywide assault in progress, 45 East Chicago. A male is refusing to give items. He stole back offenders, a male black, wearing a black shirt, black pants, no shoes. Offenders currently in the front of the store trying to attack an employee. Nothing for this on 418 District Clear.
Good boy.
Eighteen 31.
1831.
You chose 133.
With 32, 10-4.
Thank you, Tally. I appreciate that. I'm still learning as I go. And these lives are totally different than just posted, but I'm just trying to get better each day. I just can't believe there's no on-the-ground footage. I mean, Citizen app's a little different, but...
Residents in this area are asked external doors and vehicles to remain vigilant. Review your surveillance.
This is crazy.
One 11.
11.
111, what's your ETA?
I'm already with the ambulance. We're going to the hospital already.
Okay, and what hospital are you guys going to?
I'm not 100% sure. 28.
Alright, looks like your ambulance 28 to rush. Your time is 22:28.
1824.
182.4.
Can you show us over here with 32?
Yeah, 10-4.
Do.
132.
132.
132 getting a suspicious person, 14th and Prairie. There's a male last seen wearing all black, was trying to cross over the busway even though police were trying to clear the area. Last seen headed towards the HOA.
So forth.
Three four.
1834.
Event Street 445 North State. There's going to be also dispersal, narcotics dispersal going on.
1834. For that one, it's going to be 14134, 14134.
So forth.
And then the time is going to be 2230.
What the heck? What just happened? Did y'all crash the Citizen app?
$18.10.
1810.
I'm still at Ontario and Dearborn. We're going to enact some traffic control. I have bike units and such with me now. We're going to start putting in some closures.
All right, 10-4 traffic control. You have bike units. You guys are going to put in some closures. 10-4. And then 1810. Just let me know where those bike closures are going to be.
This is right here at the corner of Dearborn and Ontario. We're going to be doing some lane blocking.
Okay, so traffic control over on Ontario and Dearborn. 10-4.
I'm gonna see what this this video says on YouTube.
1846, 2046.
1846.
1846. You guys are 10-4.
Oh,
Alright,
is that
if you guys can head over, getting a mental health disturbance, 30 West Chicago. Looks like he's a 50-year-old male, Henry Edward.
Received information from the United States Marshal Service that they located Zimmerman in a...
We'll watch this for a minute. It's just 2.5 minutes. Well, let me play the sound, my bad.
Received information from the United States Marshal Service that they located Zimmerman in a restaurant in Chicago, Illinois.
After more than 65 days, the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office finally has a bead on escaped inmate Joshua James Zimmerman. He was found in Chicago during a police standoff. Hello, I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. That standoff happening only hours ago and is still active right now. WREG's Brian Didlake has the story.
He's currently barricaded inside that restaurant and surrounded by the Chicago SWAT team.
Deputy Chief Justin Smith says the search for Joshua James Zimmerman has ended. This comes after the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office was alerted by U.S. Marshals that Zimmerman was in a standoff with Chicago police. Multiple streets reportedly closed due to police activity in the area. Smith says Zimmerman was eating when Marshals found him.
We know that he's by himself in there. There's no innocent civilians. It's only Zimmerman inside the building.
It's been almost 10 weeks since Zimmerman walked out a DeSoto County courthouse and disappeared.
Wait, so he goes to Chicago and was eating in there while the DNC is going on? Like, I think 4 blocks away.
Surveillance video then leaking to the public showing Zimmerman in plain clothes. No handcuffs, no shackles, no security in sight.
There are civilians that are not part of law enforcement that had a leaked version of
at least one of the camera angles.
During the investigation of Zimmerman's escape, deputies learned Zimmerman hitched a ride to Memphis before the trail went cold. The case attracting a high-profile bounty hunter, Dog the Bounty Hunter, after the reward to locate the escaped inmate jumped to $20,000.
Well, you know, I'm a bounty hunter and I go after fugitives.
Zimmerman was in the DeSoto County court facing attempted murder charges, accused of attacking an older South Haven man who hired him to work at his house last September. Zimmerman also faces charges in Texas for his involvement in the death of a woman in Houston.
We've been intentionally quiet on this, waiting on facts to roll in. We try not to lob careless accusations in the public space when we don't have facts to speak to.
Deputy Chief Smith says the mystery behind Zimmerman's disappearance should finally come to light as deputies plan on extraditing Zimmerman as soon as possible.
We're parsing together information and he's the center of that puzzle, so having him in our hands will give us some really good leads on how all of this transpired.
In DeSoto County, Brian Ditlake, WREG, News Channel 3.
All right, that standoff, as we said, still going on, and you'll want to stay with News Channel 3 for the...
Turn the scanner back on.
One 124.
Squad, we have to reroute back to the first district to do the inventory. To be short here, please.
All right, 10-4.
Dude, why did that go so big? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Yo, get off my screen. Yeah.
141.
Bro.
Are you clear from that premise check?
I was trying to add his picture, but you know what? I guess we just ain't gonna do that.
141.
See if there's any new citizen footage.
And then 41, I'm still only down on that detail.
Oh, I'm so curious to see how this plays out. But it's midnight in Kentucky. What am I doing?
A 121.
121.
121, this is coming over as an assistant citizen at 210 South Canal. Monet Meeks is a caller. She needs police to escort her to the Greyhound to get a bus to Greenville. Her ticket was printed in error for Kankakee. They will let her with police assistance. Caller's wearing a gold sweatshirt, yellow shirt, and a red hat.
24. We're going up to the 12th floor. We may lose signal.
All right, who's going up to the 12th floor?
1846.
1846, 10-4, got you going up. Time is 22:37. Then 121, just be advised, it's a bad number.
10-4.
This is crazy. Still can't believe there's no footage.
Received information from the United States Marshal Service.
1846.
14.
1846.
Oh, one. I'm sorry, 1846.
On Twitter, Chris from the mob crew was live earlier.
The caller's name is June Pano. It's
Received
a hula
information.
teacher, and it's for a Henry Edward West.
Received information.
Teacher.
There's like
And the unit was
nothing.
1211, correct?
Yeah, 1211. 1211.
X-ray 1820.
X-ray 1820.
Yeah, if you let the cars on Chicago Avenue, curving to the east, stay on scene and don't let anybody park.
Alright. Alright, for the units on Chicago and Fairbanks, don't let anyone park over there. For the units over on Chicago and Fairbanks, don't let anyone park over there. And then 1820, who else is over there with you at that location?
Give me 1 second.
Alright, 1846, you were trying to come in?
10-4, can you get a call back on that number?
1846, we have a phone number for Henry.
Yeah, that's fine. You can give him a call back.
Alright, 10-4.
130.
130.
Yeah, you can give that job over from you can 11 David. You can clear me in 132 from that.
Four six, I got voicemail times 2. One 23.
123.
Actually, 23. Give me 112. 112. One. Yeah, 112. Were you able to make contact with her?
Negative 5.
Alright, 12. I'll go ahead and take the code.
1940.
Alright, and then 112, if you could head over, it's coming over as an assault in progress at 210 North Wells. Simulcast is busy. It's 2 male blacks and a red. 2 male blacks and 2 red sedans blocking the exit ramp inside the garage, refusing to move. A male approached them, requested they move, and driver got verbally aggressive. No employees on scene.
Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it for now. If something changes and there's like a live feed, or if he gets apprehended, if anything happens, I'll be sure to post it. If there's a live feed that happens, I will go live again. But honestly, I feel like we're just kind of running in circles and they're not saying much. So y'all be sure to follow me if you don't already. And if anything crazy happens, I'll definitely come back on here. Thank you guys for tuning in. And hopefully they get them apprehended. This is crazy. But y'all have a good night.